So who are your biggest buyers? You import, right?
Right.
So I'm assuming like people who are buying from you guys, we're talking of volumes.
Right.
So who are some of these people who come to, that you deal
So,
with?
so we have a huge route to market in
Yeah.
terms of distribution. We supply nationally. We're present in Kenya, Uganda, and Rwanda. We're based in East Africa. We have approximately 13, 14 distributors nationally, who then obviously supply the smaller clientele. We directly supply a lot of the retailers, modern trade, which is all our supermarkets. We directly supply all our hotels, restaurants, clubs, bars. So we have a good customer database.
Yeah, that's, because I think some people might get it confused. Of course, there's people who are in this industry and they would understand. But some would assume okay, so now if I want a bottle or two,
Right.
I can call Mira.
Yes, you can. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah?
yes.
Okay.
We also do private. If anybody wants, I mean, more than welcome to call us, and we're happy to do a door to door.
Yeah, you see, those are the little things that maybe I didn't know because I needed to know, even the quantity bit.
Right.
Okay, that makes sense.
No,
And that
we're open for us. Everyone is a customer.
What's the current brand that you think is really doing well in the country? I know you wouldn't want to mention and favor one.
Yes.
But what have you noticed, just in just the Kenyan market is
I think-
actually working really well?
I think how I would answer your question, John, is basically I would go category wise. So we
Okay.
have, of course, wines, we have spirits, we have beers. Wine is very much on the rise, and we have seen an increase in wine consumption in the country, especially
Yeah.
in the millennials, that I would say the middle class millennials. So I think anyone who want to go out today, have a good meal, will also like to have a nice glass of wine.
That's
so,
true.
Wine is very much on the rise, and South African wines being one of the largest being sold in Kenya, followed by Chilean, then Australian, New Zealand, some of the other country varieties also coming up. So we're seeing a huge growth in the wine business.
Nice.
Yes.
And then when you're introducing, cause you've mentioned some brands that you're planning to introduce, do you find it hard introducing new brands that people, cause Kenyans like the normal stuff that maybe they're
Yes.
kind of used to.
Yes.
So every time you're introducing a new product to them, how do you take it? How do people take it in the market? Is it easy for you guys, or you're just what, we'll do our PR, advertise, and make sure people buy this product?
As a company, we're known to be brand builders. Anything we bring in, we work towards the brand. We put in a lot of effort, from introduction to tastings to doing a lot of sampling events, and people like working with us because we have everything available. So it's a one-stop shop. That's why we have some of the largest companies willing to work with us and have seen our efforts behind the brands, and we grow their brands. We represent these brands as if we are present.
Yeah.
As if they are present here themselves. So we represent our partners very strongly, and that makes it easy for us to grow brands in Kenya.
So you've never had a brand that you introduced to the market, and then after a couple of months you're what, this is not working out for us. I don't think this is the best brand for the Kenyan market, and then you just took it off.
No, we have had challenges. I wouldn't say it's been an easy ride.
Yeah.
There have been products that have failed, but it's all a learning experience. So with our presence in the market for 20 years, it's made it easier for us. I mean, we've collected data. We have understood the market very well, what people want, what people don't want, what's working, what's not working. And over the last 7-8 years, we have brought in products to suit the Kenyan market. And this is where we saw, for example, I would say Kenyans have a sweet palate. A lot of them love sweet wines. And so
True.
we informed our brand owners to label as sweet wines, which obviously grow more sales.
Yeah, so if you label, it makes it easy for...
Yeah. So we do a lot of trainings to our customers as well to train them how to read a label, how to understand the different grape varieties. Apart from swirling, sipping, and savoring, there is a lot more in the wine business, I